Hello everyone, boys and girls, guys and gals, my name is Sync Rooming. Welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. I did adjust my microphone. I don't like how he's on the screen. Aren't we suspicious of him? Wait, why was it back? Rest in peace, Junko. Anyways, where were we? Right here. Oh boy, lock in. Cue the intro.
Time for the long-awaited class trial!
It is time. Alright. We're gonna find out
begin with a
who he
basic
is.
explanation
Well, probably
of
not,
the
but
class trial.
well, the killer. Yeah, I'll skip this part.
Was that?
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place. Don't try and deny it. You killed them.
Oh,
I didn't.
shitting.
Someone knocked me out.
Shut your murdering mouth.
Who are
Hero
you
on the
calling
top.
a murderer?
Yeah.
I am sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have a blueprint for this. Parts we assume, and all of it was found in your room. It points to you as having created the.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Let's do this. Oh yeah. Alright, Hero's message.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
It's not true. It's a...
Hiro, why?
No! Just hold on a second.
Alright, it's something Celeste said. Probably what I have suspicious of blueprints.
Everything we found in your the blueprints, the suit parts, they are all.
Hit it!
No, it's wrong.
Yep.
Are we sure Hiro...
What do you mean?
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hiro wrote. Asking the handwriting's obviously different.
That's right,
Wouldn't
Hiro
you
has
say?
really good
When
handwriting.
you compare it to the blueprints.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
Thank you.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
He's too dumb to do that.
No, the differences are bigger than that.
Come on. I'm not smarter.
Makoto, are you saying you don't think Hiro's the culprit?
And he's
I
not
don't.
the only one. I think Hiro's innocent as well.
Oh, funny you chipping.
Then who was in that Robo-Justice suit? Is it like Hiro said?
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto.
So? Who was in the Robo-Justice suit?
Why can't the dude just say it himself? The Illuminati. Hina didn't fit in the suit. I doubt the Illuminati's involved.
I got it! Other than Hiro, I can't think of anyone else it could have been. Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit.
Does that mean he did kill the
And we
people?
never found any kind of second suit.
Then there can be no doubt.
That doesn't make any sense.
It makes perfect sense.
So what you're
That's right. The culprit...
What? Now that's a bold assumption. And
Shut
what
up.
reason do you have to make such a statement?
Of course. But there's something else we need to clarify first.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around.
All things have a proper order.
You think you run things, buddy?
So what is it? What
We must clarify the method. It would seem that his corpse was Makoto.
Taka's body. Blue tarp.
I got it!
The dolly.
I got it! They were... So, let's see if I can... Taka's body, and when we found it for the second time, it was the same. So the killer must have that way.
Okay, that is...
Same thing.
The wheel had
I'm
blood
sure
on
the
it.
dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there. But when the body disappeared,
Okay.
later, when Taka... So did the dolly.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body. But are you sure you are not mistaken?
Huh?
Are you absolutely positive that dolly was made?
Celeste, we're not gonna do this, are we?
It would be very strange. Is it not possible that it would...
She's raised an objection.
There is no shame in being wrong. Nobody expects much from you anyway. We have all accepted the fact that you rarely understand what...
Hey, what if Celeste staged the attack? What if she staged the attack and she's the killer? 'Cause she's acting really weird. Reloading. Oh, I gotta reload during this now? Okay, reload with square. Okay. Okay, I'm on kind difficulty. I don't have to worry about that. Let's do
You
this.
have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst, you miserable wretch. You had it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst, you miserable wretch. I cannot agree.
I hate when the thing goes negative because I don't know how to do that. Like, why does it do that? I don't even think it told me why it does that. It
You're
just
asking
randomly
for
does that.
proof the dolly moved.
It's
I have
on
it.
the wheel.
When I found the dolly in
Stupid.
the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain on it. There was a pool of blood in the equipment. The killer probably rolled the dolly through, and as the blood dried on the tire. So there's my proof.
Well, anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way.
Yeah, the subject of how Robo-Justice did. What kind of robot is it?
I'm not sure that really matters.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer.
Tell
If
us.
you look back on how the body was transported,
It was moved on a dolly. It doesn't bend at the waist! The suit can't bend at the waist! I just had a flashback.
as we know, Taka was killed in the and from there.
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah. But even all you'd have to do is then you could push the dolly no problem. So the killer can
Hina, why?
If you accept
Hina,
everything,
why?
you must realize that who...
No, Hina has an
Sorry,
alibi though, so
I
it
don't
can't
think I
possibly be
realized
her.
it.
Okay, so Hina,
As we know,
it's
Taka
Hina's
and from
last
there.
statement.
Yeah, the cop then loaded it onto the dolly.
Now, keep in mind...
Well, yeah. But even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over.
No, that's wrong.
It doesn't bend at the waist. You said it yourself.
You're absolutely right that you could, but if you were wearing that suit,
What do you mean?
think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together.
Hina, please don't be guilty. Censoring that again, because why is she wearing no pants in this?
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, am I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
It seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a... It's very unlikely you would have the dexterity.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of...
No chance the costume is taken off just to move the body. You can't take it off by yourself. There's a clasp on the back.
I don't think taking off the suit was an option. If you remember...
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off with...
Then, you really can't take it off by yourself?
Of course I wasn't making it up.
If he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
Yeah, that's right.
So, it's really, really true that...
To be clear, whoever did move the body...
No, wait. Just a second, if you please.
Yeah, so what's up with this picture here?
If whoever was
I don't
in
know
that
what's
suit
going on
is
with this
not the
picture
culprit,
because...
How do you explain that?
Does that mean he's guilty or... Like, what does this mean? Like, what does it mean?
Besides, do you remember...
Wait, yeah, then... That... Hold on, there's a
So
plot
long as
hole.
those facts exist, the proper conclude the individual inside the suit and the Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
Celeste,
that's
you're
right.
awful quick to
Hold on a
blame
second.
Hero. Thank you for your input.
Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility? Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Exactly.
Perhaps. But where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning.
I don't disagree, but our...
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck...
All right then.
Exactly.
Let's take another look back at what happened. I suppose we could... 4 of us gathered together and we waited there for quite a while. That was around 8.
And as soon as we split up,
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room.
it seems I was unconscious for about an hour after... I know it was an hour, because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume. As it turns out, it was Robo-Justice. It also
Okay.
soon became clear that this same Robo-Justice had abducted. We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find he was injured. So we took him to the nurse's office and resumed, but not long after leaving the nurse's office.
He got murked.
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up, and soon after that...
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
Why are you the only person seeing things?
And then... At that point, we decided to Celeste, Hina, while Sakura, Byakuya... When we got back to... And that's when we heard... I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back...
Meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body. We must have found both bodies at almost exactly because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi. Then the 3 of us headed for the nurse's office. But right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us. We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room. But when we got next thing we and after
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, which is where we rediscovered the...
I think that about covers it.
I see. Though it certainly seems to me that these are not...
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation. And from there,
There's
we
two
can
guilty?
uncover the contradiction. Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
Monokuma file number 3.
So, regarding...
A blow to the head with a similar weapon.
Taka's death. I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
I'm cutting it from the video, but I actually did fail because of this part here, and I genuinely don't know what to do
regarding
here.
Taka's death,
I think I know what I have to do. I failed twice, by the way.
so, regarding
I forgot
Taka's
you can
death,
hold the thing
I
to make it a
wonder if he thought
memory.
perhaps it was after. We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Fucking
It's true
hell.
that Hifumi was while Taka's death.
See? So it's obvious Taka came... So, I wonder if... Or perhaps it was after. We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that
I hate you.
Hifumi was killed
I hate
while
you!
Taka's death.
See?
Chance he was actually still alive.
No. It is impossible. Hifumi was dead, and you know that.
how?
Surely you heard the body discuss. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
This is bullshit.
And you know that. Surely you heard the body discuss. Hifumi's dead body, and that is why.
Are we really so maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery?
I think I got it.
Are you saying that when we first... There's a chance he would...
No. It is Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement, along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
Got it.
No, it's wrong. Was the body discovery announcement that was made really intended for Hifumi?
Of course it was.
Maybe. But that was also the same...
That's right. It wasn't long after
So there's a good chance we've made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
First of all, if 2 bodies had been found, there really should have been 2 announcements.
Maybe Monokuma simply got...
What do you say, Monokuma?
Well, it's a very sensitive, but what I can say about it's only broadcast.
That didn't answer our question, man.
No, actually, that was plenty. He said it's only broadcast. Well, even if we find the same body again later, if that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
Huh? Later on?
Exactly. We heard the body
This, right? Yep.
We heard it a second time in the report. It didn't seem weird at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
And in reality, when the 2 dead bodies were rediscovered, one of
Alter
them was
Ego
acting
did it.
you discovered for the first time.
Alter Ego made a suit that's just like that and became
So
a serial
when we
killer.
found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office,
Watch me be right.
meaning he wasn't
You know
actually
how
found
crazy that'd be?
That's just, there's one other thing.
Oh, I know! I think he was super good at playing dead! That is the worst, but honestly, I do not...
Okay then, let's take another look. Then it should become clear what
This whole thing is...
Well, here's one thing we do know. The first time we found him, and then, while me and Celeste, his body disappeared.
And the next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
But when you compare his body before being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned...
Shit.
Shoot!
Well, here's one. The first time we found him, and then, his body disappeared.
and the next time it was in.
But when you compare his body before, other than the change, there was no...
notable difference.
Then was
Damn
he
it!
Of course not. It is impossible. This is... Well, here's one. The first time we found him, and then, his body disappeared.
and the next time it was in.
But when you compare his body before, other than the change, there was no...
Notable difference.
No, that's wrong. In fact, there was one clip his glass. That fact alone.
Perhaps you'd like to...
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office. But when we found him again later in the repository, they were spotless. And I found... I got it! It was a glasses cleaning cloth featuring a certain cartoon mascot. One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear. This piece of cloth was used, and the mascot on the cloth is this... And whose digital camera was it?
The character was... Princess...
I highly doubt anyone but Hifumi would have...
I see your point. And the
I wouldn't be caught dead using a
A few tissues is all I need to keep...
Then there's no question. What I'm saying is, the blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses, even if that is true. But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses?
That's a good point.
And it must have been him.
So let's assume that Hifumi pretends to be dead. And then when he stands up, and with that, the impossible task.
But then... What was with all that blood?
The fridge in the nurse's office contains packs of blood for emergencies.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out. So he just... But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done. God, what an idiot!
And if Hifumi was still alive at that point, it should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
I got it! It could only have...
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office,
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
The door was locked? Well, after the bodies disappeared, so me and Sakura... But when we got there...
And the repository door, which means when he...
and it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished that.
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he'd so. Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
Then who
But
killed him?
That means he took part in the murders.
If you're having trouble,
He got
would you like me
double-crossed.
to show you one? Oh, absolutely. The single... You know what I'm talking about.
Was it this? Damn it. Okay, it was the note then.
I got it! You're talking about the note...
Hidden...
That's right.
What? Pants?
Okay, well, forget about the pants for now.
That's the note I was telling you. Wait, Monokuma can't find out.
I see. then...
It's not the same?
In other words, the killer got in touch with another, and that person could only have been... I got it! That's right! Taka! The killer used this note to dry out Taka and murder him.
Hello? I don't really understand what's going on. So whoever wrote it wasn't...
Just to be clear, Tick...
Oh, yes!
Lock in.
Puppy had the note, right? Then the person it was intended for must have been Happy!
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m.
The time doesn't matter! The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
What?
Puppy had the note, right? Then the person it was must have been Happy!
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m.
The time doesn't matter! The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
No, that's wrong!
It was broken around 6, 7, I think. I don't know.
No!
What the hell are you talking about?
The note said to meet at 6. You've already proven that using his wristwatch. But there's more. The equipment room, right?
Which is where Taka was killed.
So, Taka was murdered at both the time. I think that should be plain to show that this...
Well, no further objections!
Then someone used that note to trick Taka. The culprit really is a...
But if they gave the note to Taka,
Stuff down his pants?
Most likely. Hifumi's...
Where's your proof?
It was broken, right?
I got it! When I searched Taka's if I'm right, I knew it! If it...
then Taka's...
Yup.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka. There's only one...
Taka died clutching the note, leaving behind only... Did I get all that right?
That means Hifumi knew the note was important.
Exactly. Which proves...
Whoa. Yeah. After seeing... He was behind the whole thing!
Sorry, no. When we found him in the repository, Hifumi was true. The second body...
He was double-crossed.
So then,
Whoever did is the mastermind.
He was killed in the repository.
So, he must have been...
During that time, we'd all... In other words, during that
wait, but
Stop trying to steal this! Who are you calling a wolf?
Anyway,
Don't call my friend
when
a
they were
walrus.
killed bothers me, too.
and what might that be?
The weapon they used to kill...
Weapon?
Yeah. Because, I mean, the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost... But Justice Hammer 3 and 4 were still laying around in the nurse's office. So if Hifumi was killed in the repository, the culprit would have had to grab one of the hammers.
One of the hammers was wet.
But wouldn't that be seriously risky for him?
I'm surprised. It seems there's some semblance of a brain knocking around that skull of yours after all.
Well, yeah, it's packed in there good.
He's right, though. The Monokuma file, but if the hammer...
So personally, so which hammer was used to attack Celeste?
Those were accounted for in other rooms, too.
Is it not possible?
I don't think it is possible. They were both killed with the same kind of...
So then, what was used to kill Hifumi? What was used to kill him? Was it justice? Maybe justice.
Well, there's one. How was the culprit? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance!
Shit. Shut the fuck up.
What was used? Was it maybe justice?
Well, there's one. How was the culprit? How did nobody...
Sounds like a Justice Hammer. Check out murdergear.com.
Well, one thing's the murder weapon had to be one of the Justice Hammers.
No, that's wrong! The murder weapon wasn't a Justice Hammer,
But
specifically a hammer from the Now, all the hammers in the but for some reason, And the reason it had been scrubbed clean, if the hammer got covered in Hifumi's... I'd also like to point out that and even some flat mallet-like ones. I think whoever made the Justice hammer...
If that's true, that would explain the...
So Hifumi moved Taka's...
And whoever did that is the true... Hold on a moment. I still... The way the graduation rule works, so the idea that anyone would work together... Based on the rules that have been laid out, even if more than one, only the one who actually carried, assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together.
That is how the rule was explained to us.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two murders.
Based on the rules that have been laid out, even if more than one, only the one who actually, assuming the rule holds true.
That is.
But that only really in this case, however, there were two murders.
Based on the rules, even if more than one, only the one who actually, assuming the rule holds true.
No,
Got it.
it's wrong! Since there were two murders, it's at least plausible that more than one person was involved.
What do you mean?
If there'd only been one murder, then yes, the idea of an accomplice isn't naturally. If only one person can be saved per murder,
Risk versus...
the payoff for working together. The reward that there's no point in being someone's accomplice if, however, if there were some potential...
You're saying that two people could act as each other's accomplice?
I think that's what the true killer told Hifumi. They would each have an accomplice for their, and
double-crossed him.
based on the case's events, if they made him carry out the first murder.
So in this case, there wasn't... Instead, each person... And it only looked like one person, a single suspicious individual, by creating one seamless...
The mastermind picked their target and managed to convince him to go along with their plan, and then to avoid which, if...
That's just...
You think so? I can't...
Long John Silver CEO texting me again. I'm dead.
I understand how an accomplice could be in...
That's problem numeral...
Here's my answer!
Knew it. I knew it.
It was Celeste.
Ah, so I'm the
You
suspicious
staged the attack.
individual. I really...
A joke?
So what you are saying, then, is that the idea that I would choose to spend any of that I would go within 10 feet of that shit for brains, that lazy, worthless, goddamn idiot!
Oh.
Pardon-moi.
Just to be clear, there is evidence to support it.
Is that so?
It is. Throughout the investigation, there was certain behavior that was common only to the two of you. Considering what we've learned so far, it only...
I got it! The behavior they had, the only ones who ever actually saw Robo...
Shush! The adults are talking now.
I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Sorry.
As he said, only Celeste and Hifumi. If we accept that Hifumi was one of the culprits, we can't help but suspect what...
Are you saying everything they told us was a lie?
After taking Hifumi to the nurse's office, and not too long after that, we headed to the second floor next to draw us.
She let...
And when we'd all come... Once she'd done her job, it was time for her partner.
It was...
I'm completely
fact,
skipping over the
Celeste was
flashbacks, by the way.
Well, If Celeste and Hifumi were working together, and on top of that piercing cry of yours early on. That was to signal Hifumi. It was your way of telling him, why else would you let out a scream?
I just realized when we found Hifumi in the nurse's... Celeste, you wanted to make sure we wouldn't...
I don't believe it.
Hina, you were with Celeste when Hifumi's body disappeared, right?
Yeah? I was feeling kinda sick. Wait! Then
She wasn't worried about you. She just saw a chance to help Hifumi sneak...
Each piece isn't much by itself, wouldn't you agree?
I have no idea what you mean.
Don't bother trying to deny it. You made one mistake.
Oh, did I?
I didn't even catch it by looking back. I can say... I'm talking about what you said after...
I remember her saying that too.
Then pay attention. Sakura, then Makoto showed up and told us Hifumi had been killed. Once we were in the hall, we ran into Celeste, and the four of us headed to now. The entire time we were together, think about it. Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. It was...
Yeah, I see what you're talking about.
You hear that, Celeste? Everyone's having some... If you're really not the culprit...
No, great. Excuse me.
All I said was... They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die. Just like those guys
Those,
died.
you said those! What?!
Shoot! All I said was...
I'm about to delete this game, bro.
They must really be enjoying the sight of us. They must be positive. We are all going to die here. We are going to die. Just like those guys, and that is...
And that's all it takes. What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
All I said was... They must really be enjoying the sight of us standing around. They must be... We are all going to... We are going to die. Just like those... And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish this. It's
I am
not
so
what was
confused.
so strange about Celeste's comment.
God, I didn't want to do that. This game is
All
fucking
I said
stupid.
was, they must really be enjoying the sight of us standing. They must be... We are all going to... We are going to die. And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes. What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
All I said, they must really be enjoying the sight of us. They must be... We are all going to die. We are going to die. Just like...
Thank you.
No, that's wrong. That's right. There's no reason when she said that.
Exactly. And so there was never any
Dude,
chance
the memorized
for her
thing
to...
is starting to piss
How
me
did you know,
off.
Celeste? How did you know more than one person had been... Because Kyoko had also disappeared, right?
You all have such vivid...
Imagine.
You claim that then what about the picture? How do you explain this picture of...
It has... Celeste, put the suit on. And then...
Have you so quickly forgotten? You plus, I happen to know that this particular... In other words, it is an unassailable fact if everything I told you was a lie. Simple.
Are we sure?
What could you possibly...
Surely there are other
No.
What?
Shoot!
Oh my god, wait, I see it now. He's carrying him.
I got it! It's not a picture of... I would say...
That's certain. The one being weaves. And the strange costume might, if you saw someone wearing something like that in the...
That's what happened! You put me to sleep and...
Such as is utterly impossible. Hifumi was dragging him away?
Is it? I don't think it's ridiculous at all.
Then shut your mouth and allow me to...
Yo, Celeste, I don't like your attitude, dude. Let's do this, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. Don't take crack.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out. Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight. You tried to make me look like the bad guy.
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect, if the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
Then the fortune teller...
No way! You dressed me up in that... Then you just draped me across it. You tried to make me look like...
Like I said, as you can see
You can't bend over in the
picture,
suit.
The suspect is if the person inside the suit was unconscious.
That was fucking hell, dude. I'm about to run through my neighbor's house with my Ford F-150, I swear.
You dressed me up in that... Then you just draped it. You tried to make me look...
Like I said, as you can see in the picture, if the person inside this, there's no way they could stand up straight.
No, it's wrong. No, even if because that robo just...
Censoring it again.
That's right!
Because
They
why
totally
did they
made a
have her
mistake when
without
they
any
made it,
pants on?
So it couldn't...
I'm not
When she
so
clearly is wearing
sure
short
that was a
shorts.
mistake. I think the suit was
Or should I
designed
say
from
short
the beginning
jorts?
to be used the way it was.
Celeste and
Bewildered.
Hifumi took the suit they... That's how they were able to fake that whole thing. The point of it all was to make a...
Well then.
Don't make me laugh, you idiot! What do you mean?
Celeste?
Clearly, you want to cram me into your little guilty box.
Have you already forgotten? When we asked him, he said...
In other words, Yasuhiro...
Wait, but my name isn't really Yasuhiro. It's actually Taro.
You're confusing
What?
statements to...
He did say Yasuhiro.
What the hell?
Kyoko.
Think back to how did he refer to each of us?
Shoot!
Oh, wait, are we talking... Oh, crap.
Think back to how did he refer to each of us?
Shoot!
Son of a bitch!
Think back to how did he refer
This
to
is
each
range
of us?
bait!
I got it! That's right!
So if Hifumi did mean to say Hiro's name...
I'm sure it was just... indecent?
Don't talk.
Random chance. No. There's no reason, but he must have run out of energy.
So Hifumi was trying to tell...
But the name he said doesn't...
Well, no. And that's Celeste. She never actually told us what her real name is.
What? You
That's
think
right.
You take your... Come on! Enough with your... Well? What?
Okay, then Phyllis...
Make sure my real name is Celestia Ludenberg.
Come on.
Hifumi was trying to tell us something. He wanted us to know the killer's last name.
If there's one person here who might have that last name...
It would have to be you, Celeste. You haven't told anyone what your real name is.
How many times? Celestia Ludenberg! God damn it!
How long do you plan to go?
I'm not pretending. And since you have no way to contradict, that's the only truth
Son
there
of a
is.
bitch.
Moron!
Cutting this shit out the video,
He wanted us to know the killer's last...
If there's one person...
It would have to be you, Celeste.
How many times do I have to cry? Celestia Ludenberg!
How long do you plan to go on for?
I'm not pretending, and since you have no way to...
No, it's wrong!
Come on.
That's it.
Let's go.
What? Anytime you turn your handbook on, Monokuma told us all.
By the way, if you guys notice my heart's going down without me getting anything wrong, just know I cut me
So
getting it
all we
wrong
have
from the
to
video.
do is check her
And
handbook,
this
that'll
is like the
clear
only
up
time I've
every-
gotten a
that's how
bunch
we
of
can
stuff
find
wrong.
out Celeste's real name. Celeste, can you please just tell us, please?
Even when I'm put in check, it's because until the game's over, you never.
Fine then. Let me go over the case again. And that'll
Here we go.
Killer is you.
Oh, I think I got it. Oh my
Or
god, dude, that took
the
like
killer
10
persuaded
minutes.
someone to help carry out the murder. And that person was...
Okay. Speed through it. Because I gotta go shower, because I gotta do something, so I'm trying to do this as quick as possible. Alright. Library. See, I thought that was the nurse office at first. What was that, like, Dell laptop opening sound? Ooh, thank God. All right. Come on. Let me see the big bucks. I knew it had to be her from the start of the trial, too. Sorry I'm skipping through it, I just really don't care about the epilogue. Long John Silver CEO texted again, I'm cooked. Hurry up, I gotta go take a shower before he murks me. I'm cutting this whole shit from the video. What the fuck? Let me guess. Did you say, shut the hell up?
What?
No one heard that.
Will it really give you?
Time will die. Why, hello, Celeste. Guess it's time to fucking die. What the fuck? Why is there so many of them? The burning of the Versailles witch. He looks like the guy from Trick or Treat. Y'all ever seen that movie? What's his name? Sam? Yeah, she's dead. GG's. My house is falling apart, because why do I keep hearing, like, wood snapping? Goodbye. It was nice to know you. That's one of the most painful ways to die, by the way. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna end this video here. Wherever you live, make sure you have a good morning, good noon, good afternoon, good day, good night. Be a good person. Snake me, signing out. Cue the outro. I am not going through this again. Cue the outro! God damn it. No, Long John Silver CEO just broke into my house. Cue the outro, quick!
After you